What lenses do I use with mirrorless camera Canon M50? What is my complete setup? What other gear is compatible with this camera? And what other settings I changed to make things even better? Stay tuned, it's all coming up. Hello again, for those watching my channel first time, my name is Zdenka Darola. I work as a photographer. I make tutorials, fun vlogs, and sometimes mobile photography contests. So if you didn't subscribe yet, hit the subscribe button and thank you so much for stopping by. Let's roll today's video. Well, I shoot Canon for 12 years now, and I have this big full-frame cameras like this one, which is Canon 5D Mark III. And these are amazing, absolutely amazing for photography, but not so much for video, unfortunately. I prefer autofocus, and these cameras don't have it. I was so thrilled when I learned about this camera, Canon M50. I bought it, unboxed it, and now I'm using it for a few weeks, and honestly, I only have to say good things about it. It's becoming very quickly my most favorite camera by far. First of all, autofocus is amazing. There's also eyes in focus feature. The weight of this camera is only 387 grams, which is really light. Honestly, I cannot even imagine me walking around with my full frame camera trying to vlog. It's just really heavy, and I don't think my arms would like it very much. It's great for guys with big muscles, but hey, I'm a girl and I like this. This is really, really light. So Canon M50 is definitely it for me when it comes to vlog. This camera is really easy to use, and I'm very happy that I can actually use my other Canon lenses with it. And if I pair it with my phone, I can have fun taking a lot of selfies. So let me show you my complete setup and sample footage of all individual lenses. And by the way, all the gear, lenses and accessories when it comes to Canon M50 I'm gonna be talking about in today's video will be linked in a video description below, so feel free to check it out at any time. So let me start with the actual camera, Canon EOS M50. And this one actually came with this lens, which is 15 to 45 millimeters. The aperture starts at 3.5. Now, I could have gotten with another lens, which would be 18 to 55 millimeters, but I decided to go with this one, 15 to 45 millimeters, just because it's gonna give me a little bit more of the wide angle. And now I know some people might say, kid lens. You know what? I tested this one out. I took a lot of photos with it, and I'm really impressed. The photos turned out really nice, so I can highly recommend this. And bonus, if you're actually getting the kit, if you're getting this lens as a kit lens, you are probably paying around $60 for this. But if you are buying this lens separately, you're gonna pay at least $300, so it's a good deal. So now that I set this up and I have the lens on and the camera is on, here's the actual sound and picture from this Canon camera with the 15 to 45 millimeter lens and no external microphone. Next, I'm adding this external microphone Rode, which actually came with this camera as well. So here's the actual sound from this camera and 15 to 45 millimeter lens and external microphone Rode, which is sitting on top of this camera. Next step, I'm going to grab ND filter, which kind of works, you know, like your sunglasses. It will actually block light on those really, really bright sunny days. For photography, you can control the exposure, so we can leave the camera with higher aperture for a longer period of time. And for the video, ND filter helps to keep the settings so you can have this beautiful blurry background and crispy, sharp subject. So here's footage without ND filter, and here is footage with ND filter. So this particular ND filter I got is ProMaster 52mm digital HGX variable ND filter, and to fit it on my 15 to 45mm lens, I'm actually using Step Up Ring film filter adapter 49 to 52mm. And again, everything I'm talking about in today's video will be linked in the video description below. And if you add this Joby Gorilla Pod, you end up with this beautiful, very lightweight vlog setup. Before we get to other lenses, let's talk about the batteries a little bit more. Now, everybody needs extra batteries. As we know, especially when it comes to mirrorless cameras, they don't last for too long. To save money, you can go with a cheaper option. You don't necessarily have to buy Canon battery like this one. I actually bought Wasabi Power battery. It's LP-E12 battery, and they come in two, and they actually came with this charger as well. The cost was $26, which is really good. Now, one more thing when it comes to batteries. When you stop taking photos, it takes some time before the camera shuts off. Now, basically that is eating your battery. To increase your battery, you can tweak the button settings on this camera. I saw somebody else setting up the trash button here to shut off the screen. I tried it. I can highly recommend it. It works great, so that's why I'm including it in this video. I'm gonna show you how to set that up. So we are going to hit the menu button. Now we are going to function settings, custom functions. You will see the trash right here. Hit the trash one more time, hit the trash again, and you will go down all the way to this one, zit, and hit set OK. Now when you're actually taking photos and hit the trash button right here, the display shuts off. Now it's time to show you my other lenses. Now I can fit them on Canon M50 with lens adapter, which is this one. Now you can get one from Canon, but if you're watching your budget, just like me, you can actually get this one. I've got Comlight CM EOS M electronic autofocus lens mount adapter, and it's about $56, which is great. The first lens I'm going to use is 50mm Canon portrait lens. It's only about $100, but it's just spectacular, amazing little lens. And I'm going to mount it on this adapter. And I've got to say, this is a must when it comes to camera lenses. You just have to have it in your camera bag. I had this lens forever, I love it. And here's also sample video footage with 50mm lens. And the nice thing about this 50mm lens, that if you already have the ND filter, which you are using with the 15 to 45mm lens, you can just take it, and without the step-up ring, it actually fits on the 50mm lens. Now I also have a macro extension for this 50mm lens, so I can actually take some macro photos. So now that I put it all together, here is my 50mm lens, here is an extension tube which is for macro shots, and here is my adapter. So now I can actually take some beautiful macro images as well, and here are samples of the macro images I took. Next lens I have here is Canon 24 to 105mm, and again with this adapter you can use it with Canon M50. So let me just adjust it all together. Here we go. So it still makes it pretty light, you know, it's a big lens, but this little camera makes it very, very light. And for this lens, which is 24 to 105mm, it's a Canon lens, I actually have ND filter as well. And this one is a Tiffin 77mm variable ND filter. So let me go outside and I'll take some sample footage for you to see how it looks like. The last lens I'm going to show you today is this one. Whoa, this one is really heavy, and it's 70 to 200mm telephoto lens, my absolutely favorite. Like I said, it's very heavy, and this one has stabilizer, which I really love. So if you're getting this telephoto lens, make sure there is image stabilization. It's definitely worth spending the extra money on that. The only thing I'm missing in my setup is gimbal. to get this really beautiful, smooth, crispy, stable footage like I'm getting with my smartphone and DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal. So right now I'm in a shopping mode. I'm looking around, I am choosing between a few different models, and I will definitely let you know which one it's gonna be. Last tip for today's video will be about the record button. You can see it's this little red dot here, and it's kind of hard to find it, which just makes more sense if you can start and stop video recording with the shutter button. So let's tweak some settings on this camera to change that so you can actually start and stop recording with the shutter button. Go to shooting settings, click OK. Now you will find on page 5 button function, click on that and go to fully press and changing to start and stop recording. Now back to menu and you are set. So now actually when you are taking video, all you have to press is this one to start and stop recording. So there you have it. I hope you got a lot of information out of today's video, and it was a long one. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more future videos, especially when it comes to Canon M50. There is a lot more coming up. If you have any comments, any questions, or would like to request a video on a certain topic, don't be shy and write it below in the video description. I'll try to respond every single person out there. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time to watch this video, and I'll see you next time again. Ciao. Ahoy.